Nvidia kicking off its AI Developers Conference today. Let's find out what investors can expect from the 4-day event. Joining us now is Doug Clinton, Deepwater Asset Management, founder and managing partner. 4 days is there should be a lot of info coming out of it. Doug, what are the highlights going to be? No one knows, obviously, but what do you expect?
I think the big thing that everyone is looking for, Joe, is the announcement of the B100, which is Nvidia's newest high-end AI accelerator chip. It's said to be about 2x faster than their current high-end chip, the H200, and it'll cost probably 20 to 30% more than the H200 as well. So you're getting 2x performance, which is what the specs show right now for the B100 versus the H200. You're only paying 20 to 30% more. I think Nvidia is going to try to make this a pitch to all of the hyperscalers and other big entities that are building AI infrastructure, that they can get even better chips from Nvidia at a better price. Even though it's a higher price, the performance is better. So
does this help with Nvidia kind of has a moat in certain parts of AI in terms of designing a system, maybe not as much in the deployment of it, but does this help in terms of beating back the competition, which is you got to think that it's coming and on the horizon. It's such a lucrative place to be.
I mean, AMD has been a ferocious competitor. They put out their high-end chip late last year, the MI300. With the new B100, we'll start to see on the memory side, that's one important difference between what AMD did with their last chip and what Nvidia currently has in the market. We'll see them take a step up in terms of how much memory they have on board this chip. So to your point, Joe, I think it does put them back in the clear pole position when we get this B100 announcement, and the ecosystem as well. I mean, that's the other big thing that has always been an advantage for Nvidia, the CUDA software system. Obviously, everyone is used to using Nvidia hardware, and so that's a really powerful advantage. They do still need to stay in the lead on the technology front. I think today's conference will show that they are still there.
There are certain components where you don't need to pay up for Nvidia's chips, right? How much of the deployment or build out of AI can you use commodity type chips to help, and who plays there?
When you think about training versus inference, those are really the two types of workloads for AI compute. Training is when you take a large model like a GPT-4 and you actually build intelligence with it. So you run a training cycle. It might cost hundreds of millions of dollars to actually train a model. And for that kind of workload training, you really do need, I think, the high-end chips to get that type of work done. Inference is when you have a trained model and then someone asks a model a question, for example. The inference is running that question through the model and getting an answer to customers. In some cases, you can run those inference workloads on different chips. And I'd say that's where we're seeing probably the most competition right now directly to Nvidia. Nvidia, you can use some of their lower end chips for lower end AI workloads. They have chips like the A40, the A100. They're much cheaper than the top of the line H200 right now. But really, I think they still, even if you're not buying the high-end chips to do that training work, they still are the leaders in inference too, with some of their older edge chips that are still in the market.
Hey, Doug, can you talk a little bit about Supermicro? It's going into the S&P 500. Its growth has been phenomenal. The stock has risen 12-fold over the last 12 months. What kind of moat does that company have?
That one's a little tougher for me. We don't own Supermicro, and I think you've seen too from Dell this year, another stock that's performed really well in that server space. The issue in our view, when you think about the server space, is that that business does feel more commoditized. It's hard to really build a tremendous moat around putting together, third-party hardware, which is what Supermicro does with Nvidia's chips, and then really have something that you bring to your customers and say, look, you can't get this anywhere else. I think they can get that in other places. I think we've seen it with Dell's strong numbers so far this year. So Supermicro has been an incredible story, and I think that they are playing in a really great place, and they are an important player. But I would be a little bit more cautious on that one because the moat is just really hard to justify.
You had a lot of of product knowledge about all these things. If I ask OpenAI to help me understand all the things you just talked about, can it look at itself and tell me all the products like you just said? Could it do that? Could it help with my intelligence on this, Doug? Would you think that
Absolutely.
would work? Really? So I could try that.
It's augmentative to humans. I think that's the beauty of AI. It's not about replacing humans. I think sometimes we get that narrative.
Especially humans who don't understand.
Yeah, I need more than just augmentative. I think we need to start from scratch.